Pratika. Hello, welcome to the Unacademy special class. So, Pratika, are you a plus या non-plus student? If you're a non-plus student, अगर first time मेरे class you're doing, देखो यहाँ पे this is my Unacademy का web page, okay? तो यहाँ पे you can go and follow, and this is the Telegram channel का link. देखो यहाँ पे comment section में I've actually pinned my Telegram channel, so you can join my Telegram channel and you can get all the notifications, है ना? Anyway, देखो आज यहाँ पे we will do MCQ for 1 hour, NTSE based MCQ, and any non-plus student who wants to join Unacademy plus, you can use my referral code. देखो यहाँ पे this is my referral code, और इसको use करने से 10% off you will get, okay, from the subscription fees. We will wait for one or 2 minutes so that all the other students they can also log in. उसके बाद देखो we'll start the MCQ. For non-plus students देखो यहाँ पे for the month of January, I am teaching these chapters, okay, for the plus students, है ना, जो plus students who have actually taken the plus subscription, देखो उसके लिए this is my curriculum for January. देखो यहाँ पे I am teaching 20 hours NTC course, जहाँ पे I am teaching life processes and management of natural resources. उसके बाद we have 2 class 9 का course, जहाँ पे we have a comprehensive course where I am teaching diversity, and a course for biology class 9 जहाँ पे fundamental unit of life cell ये I am teaching, okay. और देखो यहाँ पे these are the course hours for both these courses. So students, you can join Unacademy Plus by going to this link. Tarun, welcome. So non-plus students can join Unacademy Plus by going to this link. यहाँ पे ऊपर में देखो the link is given, okay, and यहाँ पे use my referral code Swarnava. इसको use करने से 10% off. और देखो यहाँ पे different kind of hello Tarun, for you. All these different kind of options are there. 24 months, 12 months, 6 months, okay, and these are the rates after the 10% reduction. Anyway, we'll wait for a little bit more for other students to come in. I'm from West Bengal. I'm from Kolkata. Tarun, you are from which state? From कौन से city से? Which state are you from? Anyway, from UP. अच्छा, very good. और कौन सा city? Which city in UP? From Bareilly. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay. So maybe we will wait for maybe a minute so that all the students can log in. उसके बाद देखो we'll start आज का MCQ. And so before we start the MCQ, students, this is basically the syllabus of NTC. Okay, देखो वैसे तो NTC का syllabus it changes from state to state, but this is the generalized syllabus for NTC. और देखो यहाँ पे biology 1 is basically all class 10 chapters, है ना. This is basically class 10 का chapters are in biology 1, okay, and biology 2 is class 9 का chapter, right. देखो life processes, उसके बाद देखो यहाँ पे we have control coordination, reproduction, okay, heredity, evolution, all class 10 chapters in biology 1, और biology 2 में cell, tissues, improvement in food resources, okay, diversity, why do we fall ill, all class 10 का chapters. Anyway, let's start. देखो 5 minutes हो गया है, so let's start today's MCQs. I think only Tarun is there. Kratika, she joined, but I think I don't know if she's still there or not. So let me start with Tarun then, क्योंकि और we can't wait. Okay. A pregnant woman has an equal chance of her baby being blood group A or blood group AB. Okay. Which one of the following shows the possible genotypes of the woman and the father of the baby? Okay, देखो ये genetics का heredity and evolution का question है. Okay, तो basically the question is asking के one pregnant woman, she has equal chance of a baby having blood group A and AB, equal chance. Okay, which one of the following in चारों में which one of the following shows the possible genotype of the woman and the father of the baby? So Tarun, do you need time to do the calculation? So you want time? Akanksha, welcome to the special class. Akanksha, देखो, this is the first MCQ on the screen. So I'll give some time to students to solve this. उसके बाद, if you are done, I will give the poll. Okay? तो ये देखो genetics का question. हाँ, hello Akanksha. तो ये heredity and evolution heredity का question. I'll give some time to work on it. Once you are done, I will give the poll. है ना? क्योंकि देखो first question है, अभी students are still logging in, इसलिए मैं am giving some extra time, and basically it's a calculation based question, इसीलिए I'm giving some extra time. So whenever students you're done, you can ask for the poll, and I'll give the poll. So a pregnant woman has equal chance of her baby being blood group A or blood group AB. Which one of the following shows the possible genotypes of the woman and the father? ये चारों में which one is the possible genotype? So students, whenever you're ready with the answer, do let me know. Okay? तब देखो, I will give the poll. Okay, I think I've given enough time for this question. So I'm giving the poll. Students, अगर आंसर पता नहीं तो you can give a guesswork. Akanksha is right. Very good. What about Tarun? Okay, Akanksha is right. Only out of 2 students. Why? Sir, I am in 9th and I don't know the answer. Okay, no problem, no problem. देखो, इसलिए देखो, I am here to help you. So basically, देखो, C is the answer. Okay. तो कैसे these kind of problems we can work out? Okay, very simple. देखो, यहाँ पे we have to understand the blood grouping पहले. Okay, very simple. I'll give very short techniques. जैसे देखो, हमारे blood groups, how many blood groups are there? So we have the following blood groups. We have the following blood groups. We have blood group A, blood group A, है ना? उसके बाद देखो, we have blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. Okay. अभी blood group A can be represented by 2 genes. देखो यहाँ पे these are the chromosomes. So just know कि for each gene there are two genes. Okay, एक जो कैरेक्टर होते हैं, जैसे ब्लड ग्रुप ए, एक कैरेक्टर के लिए there are actually 2 genes that are present, है ना, on homologous chromosome. इस क्रोमोसोम को we call homologous chromosome. देखो हमारे बॉडी में we have 46 chromosomes, है ना. In the human we have 46 chromosomes. So 46 chromosomes are present, और ये 46 chromosomes are present in pairs of 23, है ना. 20, that means there are 1 chromosome 1, there are 2 chromosome 2, there are 2 chromosome 3. ऐसे करके करके there are actually pair of chromosomes. Okay, देखो I am going to upload a picture, students. इससे it will be easy to understand this concept. इसको we call the homologous chromosomes. Just quickly I will upload a picture. Please say it becomes easy to understand the homologous chromosomes. Okay, देखो these are our 46 chromosomes. Can you see Akanksha and Tarun? देखो यहाँ पे these are the 46 chromosomes of the human being, है ना? और यहाँ पे देखो we have chromosome 1. देखो there are two chromosome 1s. There are two, right? So 44 plus 2 46, 44 plus 2 46. Clear? और देखो अभी homologous chromosome में genes they occur, they take a particular spot. जैसे how will I explain this? सोच लो ये chromosome 1 है, right? Let's say this is chromosome 1, okay? 2 chromosome 1, homologous chromosome, right? So chromosome 1 के एक particular जगह पे let's say we have the chromosome for blood group A, right? So यहाँ पे exactly यहाँ पे blood group A का जीन है. On exactly same position of the another homologous chromosome, वहां पे भी blood group A का एक जीन रहेगा. Okay? So a blood group A person has IA. ऐसे we can represent that person. Okay? Right? यहाँ पे IA gene is a dominant gene. Okay? Right? These concepts देखो I explain more clearly in class 10. Okay? अभी देखो इस class में it is not possible कि class में to explain this concept. Just know a blood group A person can be IA and also IAIO. Both these represent blood group A. यहाँ पे O जो है जीन that is recessive gene. इसका मतलब IA is dominant over IO. That means जब एक क्रोमोसोम में when you have IA and IO together in two homologous chromosome, तब देखो ultimately expression will be A. Blood group A हो जाएगा because यहाँ पे O is recessive and A is dominant. Okay? So वैसे वैसे देखो we have different kind of IB will be IB or IBIO. Okay? AB is a combination of A and B and IO will be a combination of only IO. ऐसे we do the genotyping. Again, in class 10 heredity, I will explain these things clearly. Okay? So Akanksha, you are a plus student, है ना? So don't worry. In class 10, I will teach all these things in details. Okay? So anyway, ये problem कैसे we solve? Okay? How do we solve this problem? We basically, it is asking कि a pregnant woman can have only two types of babies. Either baby will have blood group A or the baby will have blood group AB. So जैसे ही देखो we start working on the problem, blood group A means the baby can have IAIA or the baby can have IAIO. Blood group AB का मतलब baby will have only one type of genotype. सिर्फ यही genotype होना है, right? अभी now we will do back guessing and find out कि इनमें कौन सा can be the right parent. So अभी देखो ये this is the answer. So this is the father, this is the mother. Right? If this is the father and mother, कैसे देखो we do the crossing? So we take father as having this genotype and mother having this genotype. यहाँ से we know के the gametes that will form, it will only form one gametes. Anyway, Akanksha, this will be very difficult at this moment to understand what are the gametes. ये देखो बहुत टाइम से पूरा एक क्लास दो क्लास I teach my students, okay, at Unacademy how to do the calculations. So एक few minutes में it is impossible for me to teach, but just know के these are the gametes and these are the possibilities of the babies that can come. ऐसे देखो we do the calculation. So यहाँ पे 50% is AB babies born with AB blood group, 50% are babies born with A blood group. So equal chances, यहाँ पे equal chances of baby having A and AB blood group. Little bit of knowledge of this, okay. तब तो देखो you will understand कि so ultimately ये जो parents का genotype, this is the only genotype that will give equal chances of AB and A. All right, we'll move to the next question. Jay, welcome to the Unacademy special class. First question, देखो we have already explained. We will go to the next question. The picture below shows the arrangement of vascular bundles in which type of plant? Dicot, monocot, both, none of the above. यहाँ पे जो vascular bundle का arrangement, it is seen in what type of plant? I'll give the poll. यहाँ पे एक transverse section of the plant stem is given. ये कौन सा plant है? Is it dicot plant, monocot plant, both या none of the above? देखो ये क्लास 9 टिश्यू चैप्टर का क्वेश्चन है. ओके, आकांक्षा इज राइट, वेरी गुड. Very good. Okay, so the answer is it's a dicot plant. देखो ये dicot, ये monocot. देखो dicot में कैसे vascular bundles how they are spread in a nice orderly fashion, right? और monocot में देखो कोई भी arrangement नहीं है. So if I'm looking at a transverse section of a dicot plant, देखो यहाँ पे this is a dicot plant का एक stem का transverse section, okay? और यहाँ पे we have xylem, okay? तो यहाँ पे देखो we can draw another, this is the cambium, okay? ये हो गया the vascular cambium. और यहाँ पे xylem, right? xylem नीचे होता है. देखो in dicot कैसे everything is so nicely organized, okay? The xylem and the phloem, है ना? और ऊपर में देखो यहाँ पे this is the phloem, right? The phloem is outside, xylem is inside, okay? So in a dicot, which is a very advanced, okay, type of plant, or beach may we have, so this is the phloem, और नीचे यहाँ पे the purple colored is the xylem, okay? और देखो यहाँ पे middle में we have the vascular cambium, right, which is a meristematic, primary meristematic tissue. So this is the vascular cambium. और vascular cambium, Akanksha, what kind of growth vascular cambium does? Any idea? Vascular cambium कौन सा growth? Is it vertical growth or side का growth? It causes side का growth. That is called girth. Okay. Stem का जो मोटा होता है ना, right? That is called the girth. Girth. That is the sideways मोटा होता है because of the growth of this vascular cambium. Okay. Right? और देखो in a monocot कोई भी अरेंजमेंट इट इज ऑल स्प्रेड आउट. कैसे जाइलम फ्लोएम देखो एकदम इट इज ऑल स्प्रेड आउट, ओके? यहाँ पे कोई भी नाइस, देयर इज नो ऑर्डर. इन केस ऑफ डाइकॉट कैसे देयर इज अ नाइस ऑर्डर, है ना? कैसे राउंड देखो ऐसे कॉन्सेंट्रिक राउंड, ओके, जहाँ पे भीतर में जाइलम आउटसाइड फ्लोएम. बट मोनोकॉट में देयर इज नो ऑर्डर, राइट? बिकॉज डाइकॉट इज मोर एडवांस्ड. वो शुड in terms of evolution, dicot is more advanced than monocots. Clear, students? So next we go to the next question. Organic evolution was started on earth by what? Organic evolution कैसे start हुआ? Synthesis of simple organic compounds, origin of life on earth, synthesis of macromolecules या synthesis of quarcivates. कैसे organic evolution started on earth? देखो ये क्वेश्चन में in the question only the hint is there. It is saying organic evolution कैसे start हुआ. What is organic? Organic का मतलब क्या है? We have to use the hint. कि organic का मतलब क्या है? Okay. देखो organic evolution means, I think all the students have answered. So organic evolution का मतलब origin of life, है ना? Life is organic, है ना? So organic evolution का मतलब when, what is organic evolution? जब life का start हुआ, दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑर्गेनिक एवोल्यूशन, है ना. जब फर्स्ट प्रोकैरियोटिक बैक्टीरिया स्टार्टेड, राइट, फर्स्ट प्रोकैरियोटिक बैक्टीरिया का जब शुरू हुआ ऑन द अर्थ, दैट इज नोन एज द ऑर्गेनिक एवोल्यूशन. ओके, ऑलराइट, नेक्स्ट. One of the following is true function of the cork. Cork जो होते हैं ना in the plants, okay, in the trees, इसमें what is the true function? इसमें कौन सा is the true function of the cork? That cork cells help in transpiration. Cork cells attract insects during pollination. Cork cells prevent desiccation. या cork cells allow insects entry into plants. इसमें कौन सा is a proper function of the cork? इसमें कौन सा is a J is right. Very good. One of the following is a true function of cork. Cork कहाँ पे होता है? First you have to know, students, कि where does cork is formed. So Jay is right about this. Okay, so C is the answer. Cork cells prevent desiccation. Desiccation का मतलब water loss. Okay, देखो students, यहाँ पे basically we have Kapil, welcome to the Unacademy special class. Okay, देखो यहाँ पे this is basically the transverse section, और एक बार देखो यहाँ पे this is the transverse section of a stem. Okay, और as I said के यहाँ पे हो गया vascular bundles. Okay, right, xylem phloem, like the xylem, right, let's say in a dicot. Okay, यहाँ पे हो गया all the xylem, and ऊपर में we have the phloem, outside में we have the phloem. Okay, right, और यहाँ पे हो गया vascular cambium, है ना. So this is the vascular cambium. Okay, और vascular cambium के देखो एकदम outside में देखो we have another layer. This is called the epidermis, है ना. This is the epidermis, right, है ना. उर्वशी वेलकम. और देखो स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे this area is called the cortex or the ground tissue, right, it's called the ground tissue. Okay, right. ये देखो जब ये हो गया प्राइमरी, दिस इज द प्राइमरी मेरिस्टेम, है ना. तो जब भी देखो प्लांट थोड़ा एजेड हो जाता है, राइट, दिस प्राइमरी मेरिस्टेम देखो साइड में ग्रोथ टेक्स प्लेस, एंड दिस इज द सेकेंडरी मेरिस्टेम. So this epidermis ultimately becomes the cork cambium. Okay, ये हो जाता है cork cambium. This is the vascular cambium. This is the cork cambium. और cork cambium के बाहर में the cork is formed. ऐसे देखो यहाँ पे एक there is the deposition of suberin. Deposition of, so this is the cork, which is the outer tough layer, है ना, right, by the deposition of suberin deposition causes the formation of cork. ये cork बहुत tough होते हैं, right, है ना, और cork बाद में multiple layers होके ultimately it forms the bark of the tree. Make sense, right? So question is true function of cork. Cork का function क्या है? देखो cork का एक function is to prevent desiccation, water loss. Desiccation का मतलब loss of water, आकांक्षा. Okay, so prevents desiccation. Desiccation होने से एक plant will become dehydrated, है ना. पूरा के पूरा पानी अगर वहां से चला गया, it will become dehydrated, right, सूख जाएगा एक plant. So cork prevents desiccation. देखो यहाँ पे, so cork is basically, यहाँ पे देखो this is the cork. Can you see that this is the bark of a tree? ये पूरा ट्री, एक ट्री का क्रॉस सेक्शन देखो, बाहर में दिस इज द कॉर्क कैम्बियम, और कॉर्क कैम्बियम के बाहर में देयर इज कॉर्क. कैन यू सी दैट स्टूडेंट्स? सो दिस इज बेसिकली द कॉर्क कैम्बियम यहाँ पे, और बाहर में देयर इज द कॉर्क, राइट. एंड देखो भीतर में वी हैव वास्कुलर कैम्बियम एज आई ड्रू, ओके। और कॉर्ड का देखो यहाँ पे और एक पिक्चर, राइट, आउटसाइड दिस इज द इनसाइड प्राइमरी मेरिस्टेम वास्कुलर कैम्बियम, बाहर में सेकेंडरी मेरिस्टेम, दिस इज द कॉर्ड, बाहर में उसके नीचे देयर इज कॉर्ड कैम्बियम, ओके। और फंक्शन ऑफ कॉर्ड कैम्बियम देखो, दिस इज फ्रॉम माय नोट्स के इट प्रिवेंट्स desiccation. Cork is preventing water loss or this is called desiccation, right? Cork से और कुछ और बहुत कुछ बनता है, शटल कॉक, क्रिकेट बॉल, वुडन पैडल्स ऑफ टेनिस टेबल, ओके, टेबल टेनिस का जो वुडन पैडल, ओके, शटल कॉक, ये सब चीज कॉर्क से बनता है। कॉर्क इज ऑल्सो एक्टिंग एज एन इंसुलेटर, है ना, बिकॉज एंड ऑल्सो शॉक एब्जॉर्बर, राइट। तो कॉर्क का बहुत कुछ फंक्शंस होते हैं। मेक सेंस? नेक्स्ट, all of the following are non-communicable diseases except non-communicable diseases: exophthalmic goiter, beriberi, epilepsy, amoebic dysentery, amoebic dysentery. So exophthalmic goiter, beriberi, epilepsy, amoebic dysentery, इसमें कौन सा is, everything is a non-communicable diseases except there is one which is not a non-communicable diseases, non-communicable disease, इसमें कौन सा is a not, that means it's a communicable disease. Only one of these four is a communicable disease. Communicable disease क्या है? Urvashi is right. Very good. Which one of these? इसमें देखो, all out of these four, 3 are non-communicable disease, only one is a communicable disease. Which one is the answer? Okay, so the answer is D, amoebic dysentery. Amoebic dysentery is a communicable, in this, that means it is spread by fecal-oral route, है ना, right? Amoebic dysentery is actually caused by a protozoa, है ना, right? और ये देखो, it can spread from person to person through dirty water, है ना, fecal contamination जिसको कहते हैं। 10 class more interesting, हाँ, 10th class bio is very interesting, Akakshan, that's right. All right, है ना, तो amoebic dysentery, और देखो यहाँ पे exophthalmic goiter, it is a deficiency disease, right? Deficiency disease का मतलब it is actually caused by, देखो यहाँ पे iodine deficiency, है ना, right? Beriberi is also a deficiency disease, right? Okay, it is vitamin B12 deficiency, और देखो यहाँ पे हाँ विटामिन सी, और एपिलेप्सी इज अ न्यूरो डिजीज, ओके, न्यूरोनल डिसऑर्डर, ओके। तो देखो यहाँ पे amoebic dysentery is caused by a protozoa, right, है ना, protozoa, so it is a communicable। और देखो यहाँ पे goiter is basically exophthalmic goiter by, it is thyroid hormone, okay, right। और देखो यहाँ पे we have beriberi, so here, sorry, vitamin B1, not B12. Beriberi is a B1. I got mistake. Vitamin B1 deficiency, not vitamin B12. So it is a vitamin B1 deficiency causes beriberi. Beriberi में देखो multiple problems होता है. We have body में muscle loss होता है, okay, right? It's a very bad thing. Muscle loss and और बहुत कुछ problem. Body becomes very thin, है ना? And उसके बाद देखो we have actually digestion problems, okay, diarrhea होता है, okay, lot of things happens in beriberi, okay, so it's a deficiency disease, okay। और देखो goiter happens because of iodine deficiency, okay, so iodine deficiency is causing goiter, but amoebic dysentery is a, ये एक protozoan infection, so infection means it can be spread from one individual to another individual, okay। Next, and epilepsy is a neuro disorder, neuronal disorder. All right, one more question from class 10. What is written in front of the protein? It is called kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor प्रोटीन डेफिशिएंसी में होता है, ओके। क्वार्शिकोर देखो, जो बहुत गरीब, जो लाइक ना इन बस्तीज वी सी द किड्स जिसका पेट ऐसे निकल आया, राइट, इवन इन अफ्रीका एंड ऑल दिस कंट्रीज, ओके, वेरी पुअर कंट्रीज, ओके, we see kids having उसका पेट निकल आता है, that is because of protein deficiency, है ना, right? Because of inadequate protein diet, right? जिसका डाइट में प्रोटीन कम है उसका देखो क्वार्शिकोर होता है जहां पे ऐसे पेट निकल जाता है, राइट? और जनरल प्रोटीन एंड टोटल कैलोरी डेफिशिएंसी, जिसमें प्रोटीन, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, लिपिड, हर डेफिशिएंसी, ऑल काइंड ऑफ जनरल डेफिशिएंसी इज कॉल्ड मैरस्मस. ओके, right? So kwashiorkor is protein deficiency, marasmus is entire all kind of food deficiency. All right, but deficiency diseases are not communicable disease, है ना, ये communicate नहीं होता है. All right, because it's a very very big problem, but ये दिखने में बहुत बड़ा है, but once you know the how to solve it, it is very easy. It's a heredity and evolution, heredity chapter का question है. Okay, ये मेंडल का डाइहाइब्रिड क्रॉस का ऊपर का क्वेश्चन. सो एनीवे, क्लास 10 स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पे जो 10 स्टूडेंट्स, इफ यू नो सॉल्व इट, 9 स्टूडेंट्स जस्ट वॉच एंड सी हाउ टू डू इट. देखो, मेंडल फर्स्ट क्रॉस्ड प्योर ब्रेड पी प्लांट. Mendel first crossed purebred pea plants having round yellow seeds with purebred pea plant having wrinkled green seeds. तो ये दोनों पॉइंट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. राउंड येलो सीड्स, ओके, प्योर राउंड येलो सीड्स के साथ प्योर wrinkled green सीड का क्रॉस हुआ है. एंड फाउंड दैट ओनली राउंड येलो सीड्स वेर बोर्न. इससे देखो यू कैन गेट अ हिंट ऑफ व्हाट इज डोमिनेंट, व्हाट इज रिसेसिव. ओके, सो F1 जनरेशन में ही गॉट ओनली राउंड येलो. उसके बाद F1 जनरेशन पी प्लांट्स वेर सेल्फ क्रॉस्ड. ओके, having round yellow were cross bed, जिसको कहते हैं self cross or self pollination, and peas having round yellow seeds, okay, round green seeds, wrinkled yellow seeds and wrinkled green seeds were produced. यहाँ पे देखो different kinds of seed का type, जिसको कहते हैं phenotypes were produced. Okay, now Mendel total F2 generation में 2160 seeds were formed. So many seeds. So the question is, what will be the number of round green seeds, wrinkled green seeds, round yellow seeds, and wrinkled yellow seeds? Anybody knows this or know how to do this thing? I know Akanksha is from class 9. Urvashi, do you know how to solve this problem? Agar if you know, then I will explain this. Otherwise, I will skip this one. Agar kisi ko, if any student they know how to solve these kind of problems, तब देखो I will give the poll. Otherwise, there is no need to give a poll. I will actually move on to a new question. Anybody any idea how to solve this? Akanksha, can you try? Can you know this idea? Do you have any idea? Or Urvashi? Very good. Urvashi knows this thing. Very very good. So Urvashi knows this. So I'll give the, no problem. So I'm giving the poll. Akanksha, just give a guesswork. Okay, कोई भी guesswork कर दो. उसके बाद I'll briefly explain क्योंकि ये it's a big explanation. Okay. Urvashi, are you ready with the answer? तब देखो I'll give the poll. Are you done with the calculation? Okay, I'm giving the poll. Because these kind of problems in my plus class, I teach my students a technique कैसे जल्दी से all these questions को we can solve quickly. ये question दिखने में बहुत बड़ा है, but solving में it takes only within few minutes you can solve this. It's a very easy technique. This is called Menden's dihybrid technique. Akanksha, your guesswork काम कर गया है. तुक्का method has worked. All right. Vishal, welcome to the. So answer is B is answer. कैसे देखो B is answer? How to solve these problems? देखो इसको this problems come under Mendel's dihybrid cross. Okay. कभी कभी देखो all these तुक्कास they work. So Mendel's dihybrid cross. यहाँ पे देखो जब भी when we have a Mendel's dihybrid cross, का प्रॉब्लम्स. ओके, हाउ डू वी नो इट्स अ डायबिटिस क्लॉट प्रॉब्लम? क्योंकि देखो यहाँ पे वी हैव all two kinds of characters: round yellow, wrinkled green. Okay, so it is a dihybrid. That means there are two contrasting characters. Okay, so round yellow, that means seed color is, so there are two kind of seed colors. Okay, so देखो यहाँ पे seed color, we have seed color and we have seed shape, है ना? दो kind of characters are there. Seed color में देखो we have round, right, and we have wrinkled. And seed shape में देखो we have yellow and we have green. Okay, मैट जैसा क्वेश्चन. हाँ, तो बेसिकली देखो यहाँ पे दो काइंड ऑफ सीड्स वी हैव, येलो राउंड, है ना? तो ये एक टाइप ऑफ सीड ही टुक, एंड ग्रीन रिंकल्ड. सो येलो राउंड कैसे दिखेगा? येलो राउंड. ग्रीन रिंकल्ड कैसे दिखेगा? ग्रीन एंड रिंकल्ड सीड, है ना? सो ऐसे दो सीड के बीच में दिस साइंटिस्ट हैज क्रॉस्ड, मेंडल का क्रॉस दिखा रहा है. ओके, राइट. मिनाल वेलकम. ओके, अभी ऐसे प्रॉब्लम में स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड we have to use 9:3:3:1, ये रेशियो को we have to use. Okay, and we have to find out, we have to know के yellow round is the dominant. We have to know के ये 9:3:1 रेशियो कैसे it will be divided. So this will be yellow round, सबसे ज्यादा will be yellow round. This will be the recombinant, this will be yellow. Okay, this will be yellow wrinkled. Okay, this will be green wrinkled. No, this will be green round. Okay, and this will be green wrinkled. ये from the cross we should know, ये theory हमको जानना है. Okay, we should know this thing. So ये हो गया 9:3:3:1. अभी देखो हमारे पास total number is given 2160. That is total number of F2 progenies is given. अभी very simple. अभी इसमें we will find out के yellow round कितना है. It's very simple mathematics. 2160 multiplied by 9/16. क्योंकि 9:3:3:1 is equal to total 16. यहाँ से you will get the 211215. ये मिल गया फर्स्ट नंबर. उसके बाद 2160 multiplied by 3/16. इससे we will get 405. Okay, so ultimately we will get 2125, we will get 405, 405, or finally 2160 multiplied by 1/16, that will be 135. Yeah, 135. This will be 135. It's very simple. एकदम देखो, I train my plus students ऐसे के बहुत सारे questions I give in my classes. Okay, इससे my plus students of class 10 within fingertips they can solve this problem. Okay, all right. Anyway, so all plus students who will go to my 10 ka class, when you get up in 10, don't worry, I will teach you. Okay, ऐसे देखो, I will give the training. Okay, within few minutes you can solve these kind of problems. All right, next. What are the names of the three biologists who independently rediscovered Mendel's work? यहाँ पे देखो, there are three biologists who rediscovered. देखो, Mendel का work was not known. Mendel is called the father of genetics. Okay, but वो 18 साल में he did lot of work on genetical problems. Okay, all these crosses, all these things he did. But उसका work nobody knew. उसका published work वो nobody knew. But three scientists, okay, they rediscovered. So who are the three scientists who rediscovered Mendel's work? Urvashi is right. Very good. Okay. Only one student is right. Because the answer is So Hugo de Vries, Carl Cohen and Eric von Teschermark, ये तीन साइंटिस्ट देखो, दे रीडिस्कवर्ड मेंडल. ओके, हुगो डी व्राइस, कार्ल कोहेन, ओके, एंड देखो यहाँ पे टेशरमार्क, रशियन साइंटिस्ट. ओके, ये तीनों दे इंडिपेंडेंटली इन 1900 देखो दे रीडिस्कवर्ड मेंडल का वर्क. ओके, दे वर सर्चिंग, उसके बाद उसके पास ऑल थ्री ऑफ देम देखो कैसे बाय चांस ऑल थ्री ऑफ देम उसके पास मेंडल का वर्क, ग्रेगर जोहान मेंडल का वर्क उसके हाथ में आया. एंड दे रियलाइज कि मेंडल कितना काम किया है ऑन जेनेटिक्स. ओके, राइट, बैक इन 18, ओके, अर्ली 18, हाउ मच वर्क मेंडल हैज डन. उसके बाद देखो दे decided that Mendel should be called the father of the genetics for his wonderful work. Okay, so all three scientists equally at the same time they came upon Mendel's work. Okay, or Mendel did his work in Vienna. Okay, all right. Next, the virus shown in the picture below causes muscle wasting and paralysis. ये कौन सा virus which causes muscle wasting? Is it a pox virus? Is it a measles virus? Is it a polio virus? Or is it a Japanese encephalitis virus? कौन सा virus is this which causes muscle wasting and paralysis? Akanksha is right. Very good. And Urvashi is also right. Very good. I can give a hint. इस वायरस का वैक्सीन भी निकल चुका है. Vaccine for this virus is already out, and ये वैक्सीन घर घर में देते हैं. अनिकेत, आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. अगर पोल दिख रहा है, आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. ये कौन सा वायरस है? ओके, so this is actually polio virus. Okay, ये देखो पोलियो वायरस टिपिकल. मीजल्स वायरस उर्वशी, इट्स कॉल्ड मीजल्स और जर्मन मीजल्स. ओके, मीजल्स देखो ऐसे ऐसे छोटे छोटे रैश होता है बॉडी में. ओके, राइट. और एक्चुअली मीजल्स का भी आजकल वैक्सीन निकल गया है, और इससे वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर होता है मीजल्स में. ओके, वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर, एंड हमारे लिम्फ नोड्स भी स्वोलन हो जाता है इन मीजल्स. ओके, राइट, इट्स कॉल्ड जर्मन मीजल्स. ओके, पूरा बॉडी में रैश हो जाता है. ओके, बट पोलियो इज मच मोर डेंजरस, क्योंकि पोलियो में क्या होता है देखो, पोलियो एक्चुअली अफेक्ट्स आवर सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम. ओके, राइट, इट अटैक्स आवर सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम, और इट कॉजेज पैरालिसिस ऑफ आवर लेग एंड मसल वेस्टिंग. इसलिए देखो पोलियो, हैव यू सीन पोलियो किड्स, उसका लेग कितना थिन हो जाता है ना, राइट, लेग्स बिकम वेरी वेरी थिन, है ना, राइट, चल नहीं सकता, बिकॉज देयर इज मैसिव मसल वेस्टिंग एंड द मोटर नर्व्स, राइट, मोटर नर्व्स बिकम्स डैमेज. देखो यहाँ पे आई विल क्विकली ड्रॉ. देखो यहाँ पे सोच लो, दिस इज आवर सेंस ऑर्गन्स, है ना, कोई भी देखो सेंस ऑर्गन्स. ओके, सो यहाँ पे लेट्स से दिस इज द रिसेप्टर्स. ओके, राइट, दिस आर सम ऑफ द रिसेप्टर्स, और रिसेप्टर से देखो यहाँ पे सेंसरी न्यूरॉन, राइट. तो ये हो गया हमारे सेंसरी न्यूरॉन. ये सेंसरी न्यूरॉन, यहाँ पे इंटर न्यूरॉन. ओके, एंड फाइनली देखो ये है मोटो न्यूरॉन. ये मोटो न्यूरॉन गोज एंड कनेक्ट्स विद सम काइंड ऑफ स्केलेटल मसल, है ना, जैसे लेग मसल्स. ओके, और यहाँ पे वी हैव आवर स्पाइनल कॉर्ड. ओके, ऐसे वी हैव आवर स्पाइनल कॉर्ड. ओके, राइट, दिस इज द स्पाइनल कॉर्ड, सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम. ओके, सीएनएस, राइट. सो पोलियो में ये जो मोटो, दिस इज द सेंसरी नर्व जो सेंसेस लाते हैं. ओके, और द सेंसरी न्यूरॉन, दिस इज द रिले न्यूरॉन. ओके, और यहाँ पे दिस इज द मोटो न्यूरॉन. ओके, सो इन पोलियो दिस मोटो न्यूरॉन इज डैमेज्ड, राइट. इससे क्या होता है हमारे लेग में, स्पेशली ऑल द मोटो न्यूरॉन्स गोइंग टू द लेग, दे आर डैमेज. इसीलिए आवर लेग बिकम्स पैरालिटिक. ओके, एंड हमारे लेग बहुत थिन हो जाता है, राइट, एंड देयर इज आल्सो मसल वेस्टिंग वंस द मोटो न्यूरॉन बिकम्स, बिकॉज द वायरस इज अटैकिंग द मोटो न्यूरॉन, इट डैमेजेस द मोटो न्यूरॉन, है ना, राइट. पोलियो वायरस, इससे हमारे लेग बिकम्स नॉन फंक्शनल, बहुत थिन हो जाता है पोलियो विक्टिम्स. All right, next. One of the following mechanisms result in reproductive isolation. One of the following mechanisms result in reproductive isolation. So again, this is from evolution. Several DNA changes so that germ cells of two groups cannot fuse. Several DNA changes, changes in DNA to somatic cells, changes in the body weight between two groups, increase in height of the group compared to other. So in चारों में what causes reproductive isolation? देखो, I'll explain what is reproductive isolation. I'll give an Urvashi. Very good, fantastic, Urvashi. Very good. Reproductive isolation का मतलब दो two organisms they cannot carry out reproduction. ओके इसका मतलब एक ऑर्गेनिज्म का स्पर्म एंड एक ऑर्गेनिज्म का एग दे विल नॉट either they will not fuse or agar if they actually fertilize they will be not having any babies. Okay, no viable babies. Okay, agar viable babies ho bhi gaya they are not actually fertile. Okay, right. So isko kehte hain reproductive isolation. Jaise cat and dog, right? Cat and dog are reproductively isolated है ना. Cat and dog they can never mate and they can never give rise to a viable offspring है ना, right? So what causes the reproductive isolation? कैसे देखो अचानक अचानक दो organisms they suddenly have a reproductive, tiger and lion. Okay, why they are reproductively isolated है ना. एक lion के साथ tiger they can never make babies. अगर babies हो भी गया that baby is non fertile sterile baby है ना. So several DNA changes so that the germ cells, ये word very important है, so that the germ cells of the two group cannot fuse. डीएनए में चेंज, ऐसा डीएनए में चेंज हो गया कि जर्म सेल्स का मतलब स्पर्म एंड एग दे कैन नॉट फ्यूज. अगर स्पर्म एंड एग दे कैन नॉट फ्यूज देन वी से कि दीज टू ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैव रिप्रोडक्टिव आइसोलेशन है ना. देखो फ्रॉम अ पर्सन फ्रॉम अमेरिका है ना, वन अमेरिकन गाय जो ऑलवेज अमेरिका में बॉर्न एंड बॉट आउट व्हाइट पर्सन है ना, कॉकेशियन, एंड वन इंडियन गर्ल, इफ दे मैरी दे विल हैव बेबीज है ना. सो बिकॉज वी आर होमोसेपियंस, वी आर द सेम स्पीशीज है ना, there is no reproductive isolation between an American and an Indian or an African and a Japanese है ना. There is no reproductive isolation because we are the same species, but of different species में there is reproductive isolation, right? They cannot, their sperms and eggs they will not actually fuse and form viable babies. ये कैसे हो सकता होता है जब there are DNA changes कहाँ पे in the germ cells जिससे the germ cells cannot fuse and they cannot actually give rise. Any Aryan, welcome. But changes to DNA in the somatic cell means body cells, changes in the body weight या increase in height, इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Reproductive isolation will only happen if gametes में कोई problem होगा. All right. Next question. The picture below is which component of the xylem tissue? ये जो picture यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है, it is which component of the xylem tissue? Is it xylem fiber, xylem parenchyma, is it trachid or xylem vessel या सिर्फ trachea? Sorry, trachea या xylem vessel या सिर्फ trachids? This is a very सोच समझ के try to answer this question. इस क्वेश्चन को, इस पिक्चर को ठीक से देखो and try to understand कि what is the logical answer. It's actually a very easy question, but थोड़ा सा tricky है ये question. The picture below is which component of the xylem tissue? Students, we have to understand one thing. Xylem tissue में every component is dead except for xylem parenchyma. Jay is right. Xylem parenchyma is the only living tissue, right? देखो यहाँ पे they are showing nucleus, cytoplasm, xylem fiber, xylem vessel, trachids में there is no nucleus, there is no cytoplasm, है ना? Only xylem parenchyma is the only living part, living component of the xylem, right? Are you understanding this question, students? Okay. So यहाँ पे the answer is xylem parenchyma is the only living, right? बाकी सारे में what is happening, students? What happens in xylem vessels? वहां पे why they are dead? Anybody can tell me? Perforated का means ऐसे ऐसे छोटा छोटा छेद है, right? Perforated, small holes, perforated. Okay. So students, why xylem vessel and xylem tracheids they are dead? किस कारण उसमें why they are dead? Who can tell me? क्यों उसमें कोई साइटोप्लाज्म नहीं है? xylem vessels, xylem tracheids, okay? Why they don't have any kind of? देखो यहाँ पे I'm going to draw this. देखो this is the xylem vessel. ये है xylem vessel, है ना? और देखो ऐसे यहाँ पे end walls are all dissolved, right? है ना? xylem vessel का देखो end walls are dissolved और उसके side में we have these kind of track. These are the tracheids, है ना? हाँ, ऐसे देखो fusiform, ऐसे ऐसे देखो spindle shaped tracheids are there, okay? Right? और उसके पास साइड में देखो we have these kind of xylem parenchyma और xylem parenchyma में देखो there is nucleus, है ना? और there is cytoplasm. This is the xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma. This is the only living member. Okay? ये हो गया xylem vessel. Okay? And these are the tracheids. So my question is why tracheids vessel they are all dead? Why? When they're mature, why they're dead? और देखो यहाँ पे इसका साइड में xylem fiber. देखो यहाँ पे tracheids का ऐसे ऐसे there are the xylem fibers. These are the fibers. ये भी dead. Why? Because there is lignin deposition. Right? Secondary cell wall में there is lignin deposition in all these except xylem parenchyma. हर जगह पे देखो there is lignin. एक बार lignin deposition हो गया students, तब once lignin is deposited, the cytoplasm becomes dead because lignin does not allow any kind of cell to cell communication of molecules, है ना? Right? So vessels उसके बाद देखो tracheids and fibers they all have lignified cell wall except for xylem parenchyma which is the only living component of xylem. Akanksha, you should know this. This class 9 concept, okay? Tissue ka concept. All right. Do you understand the concept? Because of lignin, all those components except xylem parenchyma, they are all dead. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Based on the thickening of tracheids or thickening tracheids, based on the thickening, tracheids are categorized into all of the following except round, annular, spiral, scalariform. So based on the thickening का मतलब कौन सा thickening? Thickening of the lignin deposition thickening. देखो tracheids में lignin deposition होता है, okay? So based on the thickening, because of lignin deposition, tracheids are categorized into all of the following: round, annular, spiral, scalariform. Except is इन चारों में which one does not form? Right? देखो tracheids में lignin deposition होता है ना, so वो different shapes में होता है, in different designs होता है. इन चारों में कौन सा design is not there? Okay, round, annular, spiral, scalariform. Okay, Akanksha is right. Very good. क्योंकि as I said के xylem जो tracheids, xylem जो vessels उसमें there is secondary cell wall deposition that is called lignin, है ना? एक बार lignin deposition हो गया तो these components they die, right? And lignin is a very tough, it's a polysaccharide. एक बार lignin deposition हो गया so xylem becomes very tough and it helps the plant to give a mechanical support, है ना? Right? इसी कारण देखो lignin deposition होता है, right? तो ये जो lignin जब deposit होता है वो एक different design में होता है, okay? So what is the design that is not there? देखो round, there is no design called round. Annular, spiral, scalariform, spiral, ये सारे देखो there are different. So basically, if you look at the tracheids, है ना students, if you look at the tracheids, देखो यहाँ पे ऐसे, this is the tracheids, okay, so tracheids में देखो ऐसे annular deposition takes place, annular, okay, okay, also sometimes, so this is the lignin deposition, कैसे देखो lignin formation हो रहा है, also spiral, ऐसे देखो spiral, ओके, ऐसे ऐसे देखो स्पाइरल डिपोजिशन होता है, ओके, ऑल्सो देखो देर इज कैलरीफॉर्म लाइक द स्केल्स, कैलरीफॉर्म, देखो दीज आर ऑल लिग्निन डिपोजिशन ऑन द ट्रैकिड्स ऑफ द जाइलम, ओके, ऐसे कैलरीफॉर्म डिपोजिशन होता है, ओके, देर इज ऑल्सो रेटिकुलेट डिपोजिशन, रेटिकुलेट का मतलब ऐसे ऐसे नेटवर्क लाइक डिपोजिशन, लाइक रेटिकुलेट, देखो यहाँ पे ऐसे 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 नेटवर्क लाइक रेटिकुलेट, ओके, okay, all these are different kinds of deposition, okay, so this is called annular, this is called scalariform, that is like scalariform like scale, this is called spiral, okay, this is reticulate like network, okay, but there is nothing called round, देखो यहाँ पे students, can you see that, ये हो गया annular, right, this is annular, this is spiral, this is scalariform, this is reticulate, this is pitted, है ना, right, this is pitted, but there is no round deposition, are you getting it, these are all the ways lignin deposition taking place on the tracheids. What are tracheids? Tracheids are component of the xylem, है ना, xylem का component which helps in water transport, कौन सा water, water and mineral from the roots, है ना, और यहाँ पे देखो कैसे how these depositions are taking place, clear, pitted means dot 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 dot, right, pitted deposition, okay, दिखा रहा है there are actually 5 students. No, okay, doesn't matter. And we'll continue with this MCQ class. Okay, more MCQs we'll be doing. Right, this will help you gain knowledge. Okay, and all right. Bye bye everybody. See you tomorrow.